Hello Soul Family, my name is Geeta and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. So the title of this video is going to be, Do They Think About Kissing You? I haven't done this title in a while. I don't know how popular it's going to be. It used to be popular. So I don't know if my subscribers are into this title. Let me know in the comments below. But I haven't done it in a while. I thought maybe some of you might like it as it used to be popular. Also, I would like to take a moment and say thank you to everybody who has subscribed and who's helped support my channel, all my channel members. I really appreciate you. Actually, I don't really get that much. I don't get the best CPM. I think that the CPM is pretty low for tarot readers. So your channel memberships and everything really helps me a lot. I just want to take a moment and to say thank you for all of the love and support I've gotten from all of my subscribers. I really appreciate you. Also, if you enjoy your reading or if you enjoy the videos I give, go ahead and consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. It helps my channel. And also, give the video a thumbs up. You don't have to do it now. You can wait until after. Sometimes, what I do is if I'm not sure if I'm going to like a video, I'll like it in case I forget, because I forget. And then if I don't like it, it's going to be pretty bad, but this usually doesn't happen. But if I don't like a video, I usually don't thumb down the video, but I'll remove the like. So just something to think about. Also, in the video description is where you're going to find information on if you'd like to purchase a private video reading. The video readings are taking about roughly a week, a week or less for me to do. And also in the video description is where you're going to find your timestamps. This is going to be option number 1 with a jasper, option number 2 with a clear quartz crystal, option number 3 with the rose quartz, and option number 4 with the obsidian. So you can go ahead and take a moment and pause the video if you have to, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and find out if they think about kissing you. Alright, so here we are with option number 1 with the jasper, and let's go ahead and find out if your person thinks about kissing you. Please tell me, does option number 1's person think about kissing you? Yes or no? Please tell me, does option number 1's person think about kissing them? Alright, so first we have the devil in the reverse. Does option number 1's person think about kissing them? We have the world. Does option number 1's person think about kissing them? And we have the 10 of cups in the reverse. Please tell me, does option number 1's person think about kissing them? We have the 9 of pentacles in the reverse. Does option number 1's person think about kissing them? And we have the 3 of pentacles. Please tell me, does option number 1's person think about kissing them? Alright, and clarifying the devil in the reverse. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the world. We have the Ace of Wands. Clarifying the 10 of Cups in the reverse. We have the Sun in the reverse. Clarifying the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the 7 of Swords in the reverse. And clarifying the 3 of Pentacles, we have the 6 of Cups. Yours is going to be a little bit tricky, I think, from what I'm seeing so far. Let me go ahead and clarify these some more. Please tell me, does option number 1's person think about kissing them? Does option number 1's person think about kissing them? Does option number 1's person think about kissing them? Clarify the Queen of Wands in the reverse, please. Oh my gosh. All right, so we have Melody and Misfortune. Oh, maybe I can slide these up more. You can see the ones at the bottom a bit better. I have a tendency to actually put them in the wrong place. As an artist, I think I have a problem with symmetry. And then we also have Misfortune. All right, clarify the Ace of Wands, please. Clarify the Ace of Wands. We have House. And we have Faithfulness. Okay. Clarify the Sun in the reverse, please. We have Service. I'm not meaning to have two come out, but if they come out, that's what I get. All right, clarify the Seven of Swords in the reverse, please. Clarify the Seven of Swords. We have Fortune. Clarify the Six of Cups, please. And we also have Doctor. I'm going to clarify these anyways. Clarify Service, please. Oh, it's like clarify Service, please. Clarify Service. Oh, we have Journey. Clarify Fortune, please. We have Despair. Clarify Doctor, please. Clarify Doctor. And we have Lord. Oh boy, I'm getting a lot of scenarios. Alright, please tell me, is option number one's person think about kissing them? Does option number one's person think about kissing them? Please tell me, does option number one's person think about kissing them? Does option number one's person think about kissing them? Alright, so first we have Bite. We have Lion. Disguise as an animal. Actually never gotten that one. And we have Raft. And then we also got an extra one, Vanish. I'm just going to put that there. That was a little bit more than I was going for 4, but I got 5. But as I said, I keep things when they come out. I just feel like they belong there. If they came out and Spirit wants me to take them. Please tell me, is option number one's person think about kissing them? Is option number one's person think about kissing them? Does option number one's person think about kissing them? Does option number one's person think about kissing them? Oh, this one has a lot of cards wanting to come out. Alright, so the first one we have is with the beast's true identity known, the family could live peacefully. It's going to help me get some context going on here. We also have, and that's why those two creatures still hate each other. We have, then she realized her love had returned from that foreign land as he had promised. And I also have, the smallest animals had saved the mighty kingdom. And then the last one, which I was only going to do 4, but we got extra, I guess you have a special pile. And now that all the magic toys were repaired, the children played happily in the fairy circle. All right. So the signs that could be associated with this reading, there's really strong Capricorn vibes here. So we have Capricorn, Pisces, Aries, Leo, and the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So it doesn't have to be, but it often, more than not, usually the cards will line up with the person. And I'm going to be doing charms and messages, so please make sure you stick around for those. All right, so we have reversed, upright, reversed, reversed, upright. So the answer is no. I'm not saying this person has never thought about kissing you, but there's definitely something totally going on right now that is not in a good thing. There's definitely something not very good going on in your situation right now. We have the Devil in the reverse with the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is usually somebody who is not in a very good mood. It could be you, it could be them. It looks like something has happened, and some people may be ill. This could be physical, mental, or spiritual illness. And we have misfortune as well. So there's a lot of misfortune. It is very apparent that something misfortunate has happened. If this isn't your situation, maybe you're in the wrong pile, because there's nothing I can say other than this. If you don't have, I don't know. Here, it's like a good way to tell if you're in the wrong pile, and this one, especially if there hasn't been this huge misfortune, unless like your person, you don't know all their situation, but maybe they're having some misfortune in their family or something. I'm not saying that that the misfortune has to necessarily be with you, but this person could be having difficulties with some family members or something like that. But the answer is no. I do want to go over this. This person, I feel like that for some of you, there could be a third party situation. Some of you, this person could be your boss or your teacher or something like that. And basically, this person has a lot of passion, I feel, for traveling, for one, and for their home life. If especially your person is already in a relationship, they feel very faithful. This person's a very faithful person. Also, they could just be very devoted to whatever they're into, like if it's school or traveling or whatever. I feel like if anything, this person may be at the very least like distracted from you. The Ten of Cups in the reverse, I feel like there could be some disappointment. Again, I'm seeing a lot of movement, as in, I don't feel like they're moving toward you. I feel like that they're just moving and not necessarily in your direction. This could end up, yeah, I just feel like that, especially a lot of you, they could be having some family issues, and it could be a huge factor. So I don't feel like this person, it's like maybe even for a moment they thought about it, or maybe they didn't think about kissing you as much as they thought, should I do this or something? With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, they realize that maybe they would have to become single or something like that. The Seven of Swords is, for a lot of you, I feel like that is choosing to do the right thing. We have Fortune and Despair, so I feel like, again, there's like some kind of monetary factor in here. And with Despair, this person, I don't think they could live with themselves if they did. It's something like that. But they couldn't do it. And I don't think it's personal or anything. I think it's something to do with their moral compass. Let's see, the Three of Pentacles. Also, I feel like there could be children involved. This person, I feel like, with this Lord and Doctor, some of you, the person might actually be a literal doctor or some kind of healer or something like that. Lord can also indicate a person who's pretty well off. Maybe they own their own home or business or something like that. So I am feeling like there's some people that are doing this reading, and the person's like either has their own business or they're like a doctor. There's somebody who's pretty well off, and that you might work with this person. And I'm just under this impression that it just feels a lot like it could be some kind of working scenario where you're seeing this person at their workplace, whether you're at school and it's your teacher or something like that. I feel like this person is really worried about doing the right thing and doing the right thing by their family and everything. So I'm not really feeling like, I don't feel like it's anything bad with you, but I don't feel like that they are up to even doing this type of thing or even thinking in this way. Let's see, bite, lion, disguised as an animal. Yeah, I'm picking up, this might not be for everyone, but they are really worried about losing a lot of the things in their lives. And I think they're worried about being stabbed in the back, perhaps by you, or maybe just anybody. It says with the beast right in you, and the family could live peacefully. See, you know, and we have beast right here. We have bite and lion, animal disguised as an animal. And that's why those two creatures still hate each other. See, maybe they had some kind of issue that came up in the past, which has made them, resistant to this thought process. I have a feeling that some of them, they're either in a relationship or they're in some kind of authority situation, and maybe their job or their, is at risk, or there could be some issues. Maybe their career would be at risk. I just feel like that this person has a lot to lose by the situation, and that's why I feel like it's a no. I don't really feel like it's personal to you. It just feels like they care about whatever they're doing, and they don't really want to change things. And it says, then she realized her love had returned from the foreign land as he had promised. Yeah, I feel like that he could have, for those of you, it is a he. I'm feeling like I feel like they had something similar or something near similar happen before he came along, and it kind of, or maybe they know somebody it did happen to, or somebody who did get involved. I'm really picking up, this is somebody who's in some kind of position that's a power position, a position of power that could be over you, that it could be considered really morally wrong to do anything with you. So I feel like this person, I feel like that they're like, nope, and that's it. So the smallest animals had saved the mighty kingdom. So that could be like children. And now all the magic toys were repaired. The children played happily in the fairy circle. So yeah, I'm just really picking up that this person, I feel like that children are involved. For some of you, I feel like that maybe that they are a teacher and there's children involved in that situation in that way, or it could be that they have physical children at home, or people they have to consider. This person they feel like they really care about. I just should not have done that. I mixed these two up. I'm trying to keep them separate, but it really feels like they don't want to just mess anything up. So I feel like they're just thinking, no, I shouldn't do that, so I'm not going to, from what I can see. So let's go ahead and do some charms. All right, please go with option number one person, thinking about them with option number one person, thinking about them. So we have a castle here with this dice, and I'm really feeling like if they're really worried about their money. With the fortune, they're worried about their money, their home. I mean, even the house came up. They're worried about losing. They feel like they have a lot to lose. This will say what they think about you. We have transform, so they do feel like that you've gone through some sort of transformation. We have success, so I do think that they feel like that maybe you would be very successful. And we have victory too. Those are really both some Six of Wands energy. And then we have Earth, so some could actually be Earth signs, which I did pick up with the Virgo energy. Oh, I wanted more letters than this. Let me get a couple more letters. Just trying to grab random ones I can't see. See what we get. Oh, we got extra cards anyways. So we have the letter Q, the letter O, the letter E, the letter S. It spells hose. Quos. That's interesting. I'm not saying that anything about you or anything like that. It's just funny that it spells that. All right, let me see. We have the Four of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So again, I'm picking up this vibe that, you know, that you might actually work with this person. You have a heart, a big heart. So I do feel like that they feel like that they care about you and they think you have a big heart. They do think that, you know, you're somebody who likes to follow your heart and also somebody who enjoys the little things. And if dad can't fix it, no one can. So I'm feeling either you're a dad or they're a dad, or there could be some issues with that, but I'm just feeling like most of you with that. We have a unicorn. So they do feel like there is definitely some spiritual or some magical, unique qualities about you. So it's not like I don't feel like this person doesn't care about you. I just really feel like they have a lot going on. Maybe they seem more friendly than what they actually should do. And maybe that's why you're here questioning it. Let me know in the comments below if you're just wondering because maybe the person was looking at you funny or something like that, or maybe they're acting a certain way. You're like, is there more to this than I think, you know? And in that case, so you could be rest assured that I don't feel like this person, they feel like they have a lot to lose if they were to do anything inappropriate. And so I feel like that they're not going to. We also have the sea turtle. So I do feel like with the sea turtle, I always feel like there's somebody who has the world on their back. So they have a lot on their plate, I'm feeling. And I think that has a lot to do with how they're behaving towards you. All right, please tell me, what is option number 1's person thinking about them? And we have a dinosaur. So a dinosaur, it can indicate something that is intimidating or causes anxiety. So I feel like that you can have that effect on this person. All right, so here's your charms. And let's go ahead and do some messages. Please tell me what is option number 1's person want to say to them. What do they want them to know? What is option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Please tell me, what is option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Oh, there's a little card got through here. The Six of Swords. It can indicate like moving away from something. What is option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What is option number 1's person want to say to them? Alright. What is option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Oops. What is option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Number 1's person. What is option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 1's person want to say? Ooh, that's an interesting one. She's talking about a karmic, so I am picking up there could be, again, for a lot of you, some kind of third-party type situation. Please tell me, what is option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 1's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? So I feel like this person can have some feelings towards you, or at least they have done with some of these cards. So we have, I want to have a secret meeting with you. Okay, so, okay, this doesn't mean this is what they're thinking right at this very second. These are basically what I found out by doing these, is that these are basically thoughts that they've had. So they have had some kind of thoughts with you. and I couldn't handle seeing you with someone else. So I do feel, again, you know, like this person has had romantic feelings about you. It's coming up with a no with the kissing. Maybe they just don't think about kissing. Maybe they just don't want to indulge in it. Maybe that they're trying to like avoid it. And if I said how I was really feeling, it would cause a lot of problems. And we also have, I told the karmic about you. So it looks like this person may have even told their significant other, you know, or something about the situation with you. So I feel like that maybe they did start off, maybe that's why you got that vibe that maybe they were attracted to you. I feel like they were attracted to you. But again, I feel like that they have a lot to lose. Now, not all of them are going to be people who were really attracted. So just something to think about. And I want to find true happiness. I feel like they're saying that they don't want, you know, they still want it. And I also have, I'm afraid of the karmic. So, I mean, if they're afraid, they have a lot to lose. And then we have, I am not being honest with others about you. Then we also have, I don't think you're the one for me. I'm sorry. So, I mean, so if you're wondering if they ever had feelings for you, maybe something changed or something like that, it looks like they did have some feelings for you, at least initially, but I feel like this person is kind of like steered away from that and is trying to actually control it. So I guess you would be right if you did feel they were romantically interested in you at one time. However, I feel like they've moved past that. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 2. All right, so here we are with option number 2 with the clear quartz crystal. And let's go ahead and find out if your person thinks about kissing you. All right, please tell me that option number 1's person, 2, sorry, my bad. All right, oops, that kind of messed me up. Apparently my mouth just can't work with my hands at the same time. All right, please tell me, is option number 2's person think about kissing them? Is option number 2's person think about kissing them? Is option number 2's person think about kissing them? Please tell me. Does option number 2's person think about kissing them? Does option number 2's person think about kissing them? We have death in the reverse. Does option number 2's person think about kissing them? We have the sun in the reverse. Does option number 2's person think about kissing them? We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Does option number 2's person think about kissing them? We have Judgment in the reverse. Please tell me, does option number 2's person think about kissing them? And we have the Hermit in the reverse. Please tell me, does option number 2's person think about kissing them? Does option number 2's person think about kissing them? Clarify death in the reverse. We have Justice. Clarify the Sun in the reverse, please. We have the Two of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Swords in the reverse, please. We have the Ten of Wands. Give me a moment. Is a new deck for me. Clarify Judgment in the reverse. We have the Four of Wands. Clarify the Hermit in the reverse. We have the Temperance in the reverse. right, and I'm going to clarify these. Please tell me. Is option number 2's person think about kissing them? Is option number 2's person think about kissing them? Yes? No. Option number 2's person think about kissing them. Alright. Clarify justice, please. Clarify justice. We have reunion. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, please. We have a soldier. Clarify the 10 of Wands, please. We have conversations. Something definitely going on in here. Clarify the 4 of Wands in the reverse, please. We have sweetheart. Clarify temperance in the reverse, please. Clarify temperance in the reverse. And we have melancholy. All right. Please tell me, does option number 2's person think about kissing them? Does option number 2's person think about kissing them? Please tell me, does option number 2's person think about kissing them? Does option number 2's person think about kissing them? Please tell me, does option number 2's person think about kissing them? Does option number 2's person think about kissing them? It's like 5 cards. Does option number 2's person think about kissing them? Think about kissing them. All right, so we have bone. We have swallowed whole. We have fierce. And we also have pirate ship. Now the other one. Please tell me, this option number 2's person think about kissing them. This option number 3's person 2. And option number 2's person think about kissing them. Option number 2's person think about kissing them. Please tell me, this option number 2's person think about kissing them. Oh, that's so many. This one can stay, but that was like 20. Option number 2's person think about kissing them. All right, let's see what we have here. All right, so the first one says, that's how those animals got their distinctive markings. We have, so the loyal pet was reunited with its long lost owner. Its quest done, the creature never spoke or did magic again. And we have, as a thank you, they invited the tiny animals to live with them. Alright, so the signs that could be associated with this reading is going to be Scorpio, Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, another Scorpio one, Aries, and Virgo. Alright, so it doesn't have to be, by the way. It's just, it can increase the chances that a lot of people like to use it as it makes it feel like that. It increases the chances of the reading being more for them. Okay, so do they think about kissing you? The answer is no. hopefully the first one's answer was no too. So hopefully this is an ongoing trend. I don't pick out these cards ahead of time, so I get how many people watch. Hopefully, I have a suspicion that it depends on how many piles a person watches it can actually affect what the cards say. So if you're somebody who's watching all the piles, I really appreciate the time that you're spending watching my video, but at the same time, it's not helping my readings. Because actually, I feel like I've decided that you guys actually affect my cards by what you watch. So if you decide to watch 1 through 4, there's going to be probably something in there for each one. So, all right, so let's go ahead and see what is going on here. This is a little bit confusing. I feel like that maybe you guys were romantically involved, and I feel like that some of you might have even been married and you're getting divorced, or you have been divorced. I feel like there has been a really final ending. There could be some legal stuff, but either way, it's something that has been deemed that they feel is like just. It's like it was meant to happen or should have happened, that it was fair, you know. They feel really overwhelmed and guarded right here. Overwhelmed, guarded. It could be a lack of clarity, or it could be a painful truth. Let's see, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Ten of Wands. Almost looks like it's in the reverse. But I don't think it is, because all the numbers are putting up on top. And I feel like that, I don't know, it feels like communicating might be weighing really heavily on them. There's something that is weighing very heavily. It could be a lack of clarity, especially with the Ace of Swords. It could be a misunderstanding. Someone may not be being totally honest. However, I feel like it's more likely a lack of clarity, because the Sun in the reverse can indicate that, and the Ace of Swords in the reverse can indicate that as well. There's like some conversation. It might have been a conversation that you guys had that really is weighing heavily on them. And see, with Judgment in the reverse, they might be feeling that you are judging them, or someone's going to judge them, or they're going to be feeling judged. They're afraid that maybe you or someone else is going to judge them. They're worried about what other people think. They don't want people to think, that they have an unhappy home. I'm seeing that. I see the Hermit in the reverse. It's like there's a lack of clarity in this person needing time to reflect on the situation. I feel like that is the issue. I feel like they just haven't thought about it, and they could be having some issues with maybe depression or something like that, with melancholy. And I feel like that, I feel like that they could be like refusing to compromise, or they're just being resistant to this. I don't know. For some of you, I feel like this person, they don't think about it. It's just that for some of you, I don't know, they're just not thinking about it. There's going to be different reasons for everybody. We said bone, solid hole. Some baggage from the past. And I feel like they're really, with Fierce and Pirate Ship, I feel like that they're trying to be fierce. And I feel like with the Pirate Ship that they're trying to, they're moving in, either they're moving on or they're progressing. It says that's how those animals got to distinctive marking. Yeah, see, like how this is right here. That's how those animals got this distinctive marking. I feel like that this bone card, it makes me think of this bone collector card that's in one of my other decks. Which deck was that? That was, I think, the Enchanted Map. But it says, so the loyal pet was reunited with its long lost owner. quest done. Yeah, I feel like also, like, it's saying with this quest done, what it's trying to say is with this situation done, then they never spoke or did magic again. So I feel like that is like a nod towards with this situation done, this person never wanted to. I feel like they don't want to go back there again. It's like they're trying to keep moving forward, especially if you're in a relationship with this person. If not, there might have been a bit of a situationship here for some of you. With the reunion, I feel like that some of you could have been in a relationship with this person previously. And they're like, no, this is over. This is done. I'm not thinking about this anymore. As a thank you, they invited the tiny animals to come to live with them. So, yeah, it's like they feel like they've healed is what I'm getting out of it. With the animals, because it's saying right here, you got to think, what is the tiny animals? And it says right here, that it says that's how those animals got their distinctive markings. So the animals are the ones who are kind of like the symbol of baggage, like. So like when it's as a thank you, they invited the tiny animals to live with them. I feel like that they are like grateful for the situation that happened. And I feel like it's trying to say that they're like healing or they've healed from the situation. I feel like this person is like someone who is moving on from a situation. That's what it just strongly feels like. All right, let me get these. Let's get some charms for you. And also, if it doesn't resonate, maybe there's not a pile for you, or you could try one of the other piles or another video. Sometimes, just so you know, not all videos have a message for you. I mean, a lot of times it could, but, every once in a while there might be one that isn't. You can always just ask your pendulum. Oh, what am I doing? I'm already getting ahead of myself. I'm not too there yet, Gita. I don't know if you guys ever do stuff like that. Oh, man. Just talking and my mouth is going and my hands have a mind of their own, apparently. All right. I'm like, I'm not even ready for that. All right, please tell me, what is option number 2's person? Please tell me, what is option number 2's person thinking about them? What is option number 2's person thinking about them? Oh, look, that ship came up again. Ship, can often mean like movement and progression, and also can indicate, moving on from a situation. We have help. Maybe they're thinking that they need help from you or you need help from them. We have healthy. So maybe they want a healthy relationship. We have self-care. We also have Gemini, so some of you could be a Gemini. We have pissed, so there could be something about that might resonate with some of you. We have this little piece of rose quartz, so I'm really feeling like this person does care. Okay, I want a little bit of letters. I'm going to pick a little bit. What I should do is just like grab the ones that feel right, put it in here, because I want to try to stack them up. I end up grabbing other things. Just find it. I'm not looking at them. I'm just feeling for the right letters. Why can't I feel the letters? Where are they? All right, I'm picking up these ones. All right, so we have the letter H. We have the letter U. If there's a G, that would be hilarious. H-U-M, hum. H-U-M-V-R. All right, we also have the number 9. You guys could be getting close to ending a cycle in your connection. We do have love, so I do feel like, this person does love you. And we have this little rocking horse. It's red. It's like actually a unicorn. And I'm feeling like, this could indicate, children being involved, maybe very special children. And we have this one deer that I have assigned a meaning to, and that is like there's this one card that is, this deer looks a lot like the deer in the card, where it's like forget who you are. So I feel like that this person just wants to start over, like start fresh, and I mean with you. So yeah, so we have this white heart again. I do feel like this person does love you, and I feel like they do care about you. They're just trying to move on. I feel like that they're trying to heal, and they want to have a healthy connection with you. For some of you, I feel like that you might be people who co-parent. We have a butterfly. So I'm feeling like it's a little transformation. Also, we have a bat. So the bat could indicate, feeling, I feel like there has been some negative energy. Maybe they feel like that you're kind of leeching off of them, or like you're like, how bats suck blood, or it could be some kind of nod. It's like basically it's trying to say there's something negative or toxic that they feel like could potentially maybe come between the both of you if you get together, or something like that. We have wish. So I feel like they do have some kind of wish with you. I don't know exactly what it is. Obviously, it could be mixed in with these charms. Maybe they wished for things to change. We have survivor. So again, with the survivor, with the survivor charm, I'm really feeling like that you guys are surviving something. It just feels really strongly like for at least a large portion of you, that you've already had a relationship or some kind of something with this person already before. Like, it doesn't feel like a new relationship. And then we have this bird with a wing. So, this does talk about them wanting to message you. Maybe they're wishing they could message you or something, or maybe they're wishing that you would message them. All right, please tell me, what is option number 2's person thinking about them? And we have the ship again. It's been doing that a lot more lately. So movement, progression. For some of you, it could be moving on from the connection. And for some of you, I feel like it could be moving, maybe a fresh start. So there's your charms. And let's see what kind of messages we have here. Please tell me, what does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? I fantasize about life would be like if we were together. So now this doesn't necessarily mean that they think it would be like la-di-da. They might think it might be negative, or they definitely thought about the scenario. There's option number 2's person want to say to them, what do they want them to know? You're always on my mind and in my heart. I really do feel like this person loves you. I don't know what they don't think about kissing you, but I don't know, maybe this is not how they think. Can we just be friends? I don't know what I want. See, they're not sure what they want, so maybe they're just not letting their mind go there. What is option number 2's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? I'm not sure if you could ever forgive me. This option number 2's person want to say to them, what do they want them to know? This option number 2's person want to say to them, what do they want them to know? We have, I do things to purposely make you jealous. Yeah, I feel like you could have already had a connection with this person for one of you. This option number 2's person, want to say to them, what do they want them to know? What is option number 2? I see little parts of you in everyone I see. For some of you, I'm feeling if you have children with this person, then they actually see that in their children. I'm actually in your children, which is what is coming to me for those of you who share children together. And then we have, I don't care what they think anymore. Please tell me what is option number 2's person want to say to them. I can't decide what I want or what's right. So this person is really, I don't know, things are kind of really up in the air with this person. Again, for some of you, I feel like this person, they're trying to either move on from your connection or they're trying to move towards it, but like at a fresh start. I feel like that it's something that has happened between the both of you, but I do feel like that they do care about you. You know, it's just they obviously don't know what they want and stuff like that. And they do have some struggles with their ego, it looks like, as well. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you'd like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and now move on to option number 3, and now I can bring the cards over here. All right, so here we are with option number 3 with the rose quartz. And let's go ahead and find out if your person thinks about kissing you. All right, please tell me, does option number 3's person think about kissing them? Please tell me, does option number 3's person think about kissing them? Does option number 3's person think about kissing them? Yes or no? Please tell me, does option number 3's person think about kissing them? Yes or no? All right, so first we have the 8 of Cups in the reverse. We have the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords. We have the Emperor in the reverse. It's option number 3's person think about kissing them. Yes or no? We have the 9 of Cups. Option number 3's person think about kissing them. Yes or no? And we have the Ace of Swords. Please tell me, does option number 3's person think about kissing them? All right, and clarifying the 8 of Cups in the reverse. We have Death in the reverse. Clarifying the Princess of Swords. We have the 9 of Wands. Clarifying Temperance in the reverse. We have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarifying the 9 of Cups. We have the Prince of Swords in the reverse, which is the Knight of Swords. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. We have the Chariot in the reverse. All right, now you can clarify these. Please tell me, does option number 3's person think about kissing them? Does option number 3's person think about kissing them? Clarifying Death in the reverse, please. Clarify Death in the reverse. We have Love. Clarify the Nine of Wands, please. We have reunion. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, please. We have Doctor. Clarify the Prince of Swords in the reverse, please. The Prince of Swords in the reverse. We have frivolity. Clarify the Chariot in the reverse, please. Clarify the Chariot in the reverse. And we have journey. Use the story cards. All right, please tell me, does option number 3's person think about kissing them? Please tell me, does option number 3's person think about kissing them? Does option number 3's person think about kissing them? Please tell me, does option number 3's person think about kissing them? Does option number 3's person think about kissing them? Please tell me, does option number 3's person... Oh, that's too many. Like over 10 cards flipped over. Now they're trying to go and be with the other cards and be friends. Alright. One more. Does option number 3's person think about kissing them? Does option number 3's person think about kissing them? There's option number 3's person. I don't want that many. I just want one. It's option number 3's person. Think about kissing them. One finally came out. So we have the color red. That's interesting. Red is like the root chakra. We have dog, which came out next. Then we have portal. And then we have owl. Please tell me, does option number 3's person think about kissing them? 3's person think about kissing them. Please tell me, does option number 3's person think about kissing them? Does option number 3's person think about kissing them? Please tell me, does option number 3's person think about kissing them? Option number 3's person think about kissing them. Option number 3's person think about kissing them. Ooh, there they go. Came out all of a sudden. All right, so the first one says they clung tightly and it carried them all the way home. Then we have, he sat on the beach and thought of the treasure he had lost. Then we have, even though the ship was lost, he had made his fortune. Picking up the sun, you might have children together. Then we have, that's how those animals got their distinctive markings. I can't help but think these might be connected to the last pile. No. Was it the last one or the one before? Where it had the distinctive markings. I think it was the last one. But, so the signs that could be associated with this reading is going to be Scorpio. Let's see what else we got. We have Sagittarius, Pisces, all the air signs are here, and Cancer. Okay, so the question is, do they think about kissing you? The answer is 1, 2 reversed, and 3 upright. So the answer is yes, they have or they do think about kissing you. I do feel like, this is so weird because the last one, it had the death in the reverse. I feel like that you guys this might be a slightly different though from the last pile, as in, like, I feel like that person is trying to move on from that person, and this person, I feel, is trying to move on as well. I feel like that you guys could have been together and broken up, but the death in the reverse, they, and the Eight of Cups, maybe that I feel like you definitely had some kind of trouble, but with the Eight of Cups, I feel like they're having a hard time walking away. For some of you, this is wildly different, but death in the reverse with the Eight of Cups in the reverse can indicate them avoiding you and having the relationship totally ended. So if they're showing avoidant behavior, that is the group I'm talking to. If some of you, I feel like that they don't want to walk away from the connection, or they're having a hard time walking away from the connection, and they're having a hard time letting the situation die. I do feel like this person does love you. Also, this person could very well be looking at your social media. I have a feeling that some of you might already be in a relationship with somebody else, and so they're feeling very guarded. There's some situation, either they're over-compromising or they're refusing to compromise on. I feel like more than anything, they could be over-compromising, that I feel like they're trying to heal the situation with the Doctor card, and with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like it's trying to say that, like, the Eight of Pentacles is about trying to work and work on something really hard, but not making any progress. So that's how they're feeling currently. I do see that they have there's like something they want to say. I feel like there's something they want to say to you that they're holding back. I do feel like that they feel like that maybe you're a wish fulfillment and they're wanting to transform the situation. I feel like they do realize that, I don't know, I feel like they think that, things are not going to work out, or things are not working out. With the Chariot in the reverse, the Ace of Swords, it's like a realization. And so I feel like that this group does feel like they're trying to move on away from the situation. I feel like that they feel like that either it wouldn't work out, or that they might be feeling that you don't want them. This person could just be a friend of yours, I'm getting, for some of you. So some of you, it might, be a friendship situation. Maybe they don't want to lose you as a friend. The portal feels like, I do think about teleportation. I don't know, it feels like an altered state. I feel like again with the owl, I feel like that they are looking at your social media, they're watching you, or they want to communicate. Let's see, they clung tightly and it carried them all the way home. See, like with the clung tightly, they clung tightly to something and it carried them all the way home. Usually, it's because something bad happened. So he sat on the beach and thought of the treasure he had lost. So this person is thinking that they have lost you, and they are saddened with what they have lost. But also, I feel like that for some of you, if you're friends, then they are afraid of losing that friendship and possibly even destroying it. Even though the ship was lost, he had made his fortune. And I feel like that the ship is like really part of the treasure, So he sat on the beach and thought of the treasure he lost. But even though the ship was lost, he had made his fortune. So I feel like that, he does feel like that he or she, or I'm just saying he because that's what it's referring to. But even though, things have been lost, I feel like that he still feels fortunate to even have found you or met you. That's how those animals got their distinctive markings. So I feel like that this is going to resonate in a different way for all different people. So I'm not going to really mess with that because I'm hearing that some people in your group actually have something physically that they have like like some kind of scar or something, that they've gone through some kind of trauma. For some, I feel like that there could be something that makes them feel unattractive, if that makes sense. Like, it makes them feel unattractive, like, some do actually have some kind of physical markings that they feel like makes them less attractive than other people, so they could have self-esteem issues. And I feel like it's trying to say something else. And then some of them, I feel like their scars are internal more than anything. So I feel like that has a lot to do with the situation. I feel like for some of you, maybe you really are in love with this person. You don't really care about their scars. You just want to love this person. Where this person, I feel like they don't see it quite the same way as you do. So let's go ahead and see what charms we have for you. Please tell me, what is option number 3? Thinking about them. Please tell me what option number 3 is person thinking about them. What is option number 3 person thinking about them? All right, so we have a dog again. So again, I'm just, with the dog, it always makes me think about, being friends. Dog usually shows up as friends. And we have the Queen of Pentacles too. There could be some kind of mother issues. I want a little bit more letters than that. I'm going to try to grab some randomly. If I can, I'm trying to do it with my eyes shut so I can see what they are, but I can't. That'll be good. Okay. All right. I'm sitting there. There's like so many of these little letters, and when I got my eyes closed, I can't seem to find them. All right, so we have Taurus. So some of you could be a Taurus. We have goals. So there's, you guys could work together or something, or either way is saying that they think that you have goals or they have goals. We have sad. And we have the word friend. So yeah, I'm really picking up this friend vibe. So we also have get together. We have January. Maybe there could be a significance to January. Maybe somebody's born then, or some kind of something happened in January or something. We also have the word missing. So they very well could be missing you or feeling like there's something missing. We have September as well. Again, that could be a birthday or something significant or something that could happen as September is coming up. Often I've noticed with this, the month I'm actually in will start coming up. And today is actually the first while I'm recording this. We have communicate. And we have 888. So again, I was picking up that this person really wants to communicate, or they enjoy communicating. I feel like that, that you're friends or something. And, and also we have travel as well. So there could be, it just feels like there's these complications. Some of you could just be at a too much of a distance and they want to get together. It just feels like there's, for a lot of you in this group, there's a lot of complications in your connection. We have May. They do feel, I feel really that they still feel that their lives are much better having have known you regardless. So we have the letter J, we have the letter E, we have the letter V, the letter R. Oh, I messed that up. I don't even know if you guys can see them that great. Some of you have really good vision. We also have the letter C and the letter B. Maybe some of you can't see, maybe some can. I personally am nearsighted, so I'm probably on the can't see list. At least not that great. We have the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Wands. Yeah, this person is thinking about the future. The future really is weighing heavily on this person. The Queen of Cups. They're thinking that you're just a very loving, good-hearted person. And with the 10 of Swords, this person is at rock bottom. I feel like this person has suffered a lot. And so we have the Ace of Wands, and it does appear to be in the reverse. So, this person lacks in confidence and self-esteem. We have she believes she could, so if she did, they think that you're, you know, especially if you're a she, they find you to be very confident and very determined and aim high. I feel like that you have a lot of goals. Maybe they just don't feel like they quite fit into your goals or whatever you're trying to do. We have no matter where. To be honest with you, I feel like this person is so loyal to you, they would follow you no matter where. Stop making a mess. All right, and then we have this fairy that's sitting with a star, and I'm hearing peace and hope. You give them hope and peace. And then we have this anchor. I feel like that, you know, I think they worry about the stability that you know, if they could provide for you stability. And we also have the glasses, which is, you know, always talking to me about there being like somebody, maybe they're looking at your social media. And, you know, that was also like possible with the Page of Swords. All right, please tell me, what is option number 3 person thinking about them? So we have the Seven of Pentacles and we have the Snake. The Snake can indicate desire, okay? And with the Seven of Pentacles, that maybe they're trying to figure things out. They're trying to figure out how they feel, what their desires really are, and where they want to go. I feel like they are thinking, you know, where do I want to take this relationship? Do they think that it can go somewhere? I feel like this person lacks a lot of confidence. So here is your charms. And let's go ahead and get some messages. What they want to say to you. I'm just dropping things. All right, I've decided I'm a little bit clumsy today. Everybody's going to have to bear with me. I've never been... I can seem graceful, but I swear I have a lot of clumsy moments. Please tell me, what does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Please tell me, what does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Where are you going? Almost dropped a bunch of cards. Let's see what these say. Huh, okay. All right. So the first one comes up, it says, my family doesn't want us together. That is a factor, I guess, that could be going on here. We have, can we just be friends? I don't know what I want. And when I go out, I imagine having a chance encounter with you. So some of you, maybe you're not that much of a distance from each other. And I need closure. So they feel like they need some kind of closure. It could be for different things, but please tell me, what is option number 3 person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? So we have, I can't decide what I want or what's right. Then we also have, this relationship isn't going to work for me. It's not personal. What does option number 3's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? We have, I'm not sure if you could ever forgive me. Maybe they feel like they're not sure if you could ever forgive them if they made a move on you or something. I act like I don't care, but I really do. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 4. All right, so here we are with option number 4 with the obsidian. And let's go ahead and find out if your person thinks about kissing you. Please tell me, does option number 4's person think about kissing them? Yes or no? Please tell me, does option number 4's person think about kissing them? Yes or no? Please tell me, does option number 4's person think about kissing them? Yes or no? Please tell me, does option number 4's person think about kissing them? Option number 4's person think about kissing them? Yes So the first one we have is the Ten of Cups. So option number 4 is person, think about kissing them. Yes, I know. We have the King of Swords. Please tell me this option number 4 is person, think about kissing them. Yes, I know. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Please tell me this option number 4 is person, think about kissing them. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Please tell me this option number 4 is person, think about kissing them. And we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Alright, so please tell me this option number 4 is person, think about kissing them. This option number 4 is person, think about kissing them. Alright, so clarifying the Ten of Cups, we have the Six of Cups, clarifying the King of Swords, we have the Lovers in the reverse, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Pentacles, some earth signs in here. Clarifying the Ten of Wands in the reverse, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And clarifying the Eight of Cups in the reverse, we have the Devil in the reverse. Oh boy. Alright, and let's clarify these. I was like, where am I going to put these? Alright, please tell me this option number 4 is person, think about kissing them. Please tell me this option number 4 is person, think about kissing them. This option number 4 is person. This option number 4 is person, think about kissing them. Alright, so clarifying the Six of Cups, please. Clarify the Six of Cups. We have Fortune. Clarifying the Lovers in reverse, please. Clarify the Lovers in reverse. We have Doctor. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. We have Messenger. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles, please. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. We have Hope. Clarify the Devil in the reverse, please. Clarify the Devil in the reverse. Ooh, we got a twofer. We have Love and Soldier. Since you're last, I got a little bit more table space. Please tell me this option number 4 is person, think about kissing them. This option number 4 is person, think about kissing them. Option number 4 is person, think about kissing them. Intense energies here. By the way, the answer is yes, if you're wondering. This option number 4 is person, think about kissing them. This option number 4 is person, think about kissing them. So we have, someone lies. We also have trick. Oh, a lot of deception going on here. What the heck? All of a sudden. We have fur. And we have winter. Heavens. Please tell me, does option number 4's person think about kissing them? Does option number 4's person think about kissing them? I feel like someone could be lying about wanting to kiss them or wanting something from them. Please tell me, does option number 4's person think about kissing them? Please tell me, does option number 4's person think about kissing them? Does option number 4's person think about kissing them? Does option number 4's person think about kissing them? Please tell me, does option number 4's person think about kissing them? Does option number 4's person think about kissing them? Option number 4's person think about kissing them? Does option number 4's person think about kissing them? Option number 4's person think about kissing them? There it is. So we have, they let the beast keep the treasure, they had found each other. They let the beast keep the treasure, they had found each other. We have, every summer and winter the villagers thank the animals with a feast. And we have, that's how those animals got their distinctive markings. Oh my god, this card keeps wanting to come out. And then we also have, the smallest animals had saved the mighty kingdom. Alright, so let's find out if the person, as I said, it actually does say yes. We have 1, 2, 3 in the upright, 2 in the reverse. So your person does think about kissing you. The signs that could be associated with this reading could be Aquarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, all the earth signs are there. We got Sagittarius. As I got that Capricorn energy again. With the 8 of Cups, there's a lot of Capricorn in this pick a card, at least for the first and last. And the 8 of Cups, getting that Scorpio energy. But so pretty much all the earth signs. We have Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah. So what's going on here with the 10 of Cups? This person thinks of you. They have really positive energy. Like, they think really positively. I feel like they're very happy with you with the 10 of Cups. They feel like they definitely could have a happy life with you. They feel like that they could be very fortunate with you. With the 6 of Cups, maybe some of them, maybe you have children and they want to blend a family, or maybe they want to have babies with you for some of you. And for some of you, maybe you're just like childhood friends that you've known a long time. It also could be an indicator of being soulmates. Your person is really all up in their head. They have a lot of things that they need to peel from the past with the Doctor. And with the Lovers in reverse, they feel like that. It's like it feels like they feel that maybe you don't have the same feelings for them. It's like unrequited. And Ace of Pentacles. They want a healthy new beginning, you know? I feel like they want to ground the connection. I feel like they want to send you this message to let you know this as well. But they're trying to get over this fear of it being a one-sided feeling. This is like weighing really heavily on them. Also, for some of you, you may not be single, and maybe they're hoping that maybe they're going to become single or you're going to become single. If not, they're hoping that they're going to be more financially abundant, financially stable. They're wanting to become more self-sufficient, independent. I feel like this person could be working really hard, hoping for something to happen in order to be able to give you a stable offer. I feel like that they're trying to make themselves more attractive towards you. This person could sometimes be, they feel like they could be guarded with the Soldier card. The 8 of Cups, they could be trying to avoid the situation. I feel like they could be trying to release this negative energy. I feel like some of you, they do love you, by the way, because we have the Love card. but they are feeling guarded. This person is really up in their head about this situation. They're really, they just really feel like they're not quite sure where you stand. If you would even accept their offer. I feel like they're probably afraid that you wouldn't. But again, I feel like they're on the border of maybe getting over that. See, these two cards are both indicators of potentially being soulmates. So something to think about. So someone lies. So like maybe previously you've asked them if they had any feelings for you or something before, and they definitely would have lied. And we have trick as well. So I'm really feeling like they're not being 100% honest with you. I feel like there is two cards that are mentioning winter, so, and then summer as well. So I feel like that something could happen, like things could improve, or something could happen by winter. So they left the beast and kept the treasure. They have found each other. I feel like that the beast could be like this person's anxiety or fear. And I don't know, I feel like that they found each other, that you found each other, and that you're like, screw whatever else. We don't care. We're just going to go and have fun. We're going to go be together. We don't need anything. So I feel like this person, again, I am picking up for some of you, there could be, somebody could be in a relationship, you or them, or both of you could both be in a relationship. And I feel like that they're not wanting to get anything of monetary value, maybe from the previous relationship. They just want to kind of just be free from the connection. For some of you, they could be thinking this about you. I feel like this person, they just want to have you. They're not caring about, money, even though I do feel like that, again, I still feel like that they are thinking about, being abundant. Every summer and winter, the villagers thank the animals with a feast. So I have a feeling that they might want to get together and have dinner with you or some kind of meal with you to talk. That's how the same about their distinctive markings. This person has been wounded in the past. That's part of what they have self-esteem issues. And it says, his false animals had saved the mighty kingdom. Yeah, so I feel like that, there could be people who are going to be helping out in the connection that is going to help this person get over their fear. Because I feel like something is helping them. Maybe it's spirit, maybe it's other people. It's going to be a little bit different for everybody. This is a general reading. Let's go ahead and see what charms we have. I didn't even know this card was in here. Someone lies. I don't know, someone wasn't telling the truth. Let me know who that was in the comments below, if you know. Alright, so let's see these charms. Please tell me, what is option number 4's person thinking about him? What is option number 4's person thinking about him? Alright, so with the dice, it landed with the tools. I feel like that there's like working on, yeah, oh man. Saw pink little papers. It says missing, so they could be missing you, or they feel like something is missing. Maybe they think that you feel like something is missing. We have third party. So again, there's some kind of third party interference. It might not necessarily be another relationship, but I feel like there's definitely something that is coming in between the connection. We also have help. I feel like this person is maybe they're thinking that you need help or they need help. It's going to be a little different. We have crying. So someone might be crying. I feel like they could be crying over this connection. We also have the letter J, the letter Z, the letter Y, and there's these little letters as well. We have the letter U, the letter Y, all of them. Yeah, and then we have the Eight of Swords. Like I was saying, like the Eight of Swords was not even in the main reading, but I could definitely feel this Eight of Swords feeling. The Eight of Swords is feeling like they're trapped in a victim mentality, or they're like thinking that, that I feel like it's negative thinking, you know. We have the Five of Cups. This person is definitely experienced some kind of loss. We also have the Eight of Pentacles. They're working. I feel like they're working on themselves. We have the Three of Cups. We also have the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. Let's see. Yeah, some of you might actually just be friends currently with the Three of Cups. There's definitely something they want to say to you, and they want to be authentic. But again, I'm getting this feeling of fear of what you're going to think or say. We have this blue topaz. That is, I feel like it's trying to say they're wanting to communicate. We have watch for God. So they could be getting some kind of signs of synchronicities when it comes to you. And we also, you know, we have this apple. And for some of you, this person may be somebody that you're not supposed to be with. Maybe they're a teacher or something like that. Either way, I feel like they're thinking something about learning. It could be about learning or temptation. So they also, they're feeling temptation. But for some of you, I am picking up that there's like there might be a teacher dynamic going on here. For some of you, you could both be teachers, or it could be teacher-student. We have forever. So this person really feels like very strongly about you. And we have follow your heart. And I feel like, you know, they really feel a connection. They want to follow their heart when it comes to you. And we have this cactus. And with this Swarno cactus, I feel like that, you know, there's a lot of water on the inside. It still has flowers and it's beautiful on the outside, but it's very prickly and it has a lot of thorns. So I feel like that they feel very emotional and guarded. We have Aries. So some of you could be Aries, or your person could be an Aries, or something could have happened in the time of Aries. And on the back it says courageous. They could just be thinking, if it's not either of those things, they could be just thinking that you're courageous. And we also have the ship's steering wheel. There's probably an official name for this. I don't know what it is. And I feel like this is just symbolizing the ship. And so there's movement, forward movement, progression. And I feel like that they want to be, I'm hearing in control. I don't always get that for that one, but like they're wanting to be in control and steering themselves, you know, steering their way. And then we also say they're thinking about stability and the connection, which, you know, was still prevalent when I drew the cards. Please tell me, what is option number 4? Is person thinking about them? And we have this chef hat and spoon. I feel like that this is talking about cooking something up. So they could be trying to cook something up currently. So here's your charms. And let's go ahead and see what they want to say to you. Please tell me, what does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do you want them to know? What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, so if I hold you again, I may never let you go. Then we have, I'm sorry I hurt you. Please tell me, what does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 4's person want to say to them? They want you to know that they have sexual dreams about you. What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? And we have, I'm very sad. So this person's very sad. Please tell me, what is option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What is option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What is option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Please tell me, what is option number 4's person want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Alright, and I think you cursed me. Oh boy. I think you're lying. Uh-oh, maybe that they feel like that you're the one who is lying. Ooh. Then we also have, I want to protect you. Then we have, I'm afraid to tell you the truth. Very interesting. Let me know about the lying thing. I'm curious about the lying thing in the comments below, if you don't mind, if you're feeling up to it. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and then hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.